Lady Ballers. On the weekend, I was having a conversation with my dad and it raised this really powerful question. Dad's had some health issues lately that they're serious, they're not to be messed with. And when the shit hits the fan, it's what you do in those moments that make a difference. And we were both talking about when you have those blocks or those things that hold you back or those beliefs that you already know, that you're aware of, that you carried with you your whole life that are holding you back, yet they're still plaguing your life and holding you back from your goals. Yet then something big happens. For some people it's a near-death experience or just going through a really shit time. Rainbows and butterflies is not how it works. There's always shit that's going to go down. In the last few months, I've just felt like I've been handed shit sandwich after shit sandwich. And you would think that when bad stuff goes down, it would flick a switch in your brain to be so mad that you think, I don't want this to be my reality. I want to do whatever it takes to move away from that pain. Now, 1,000 times you've heard the discussion of you move away from pain and or towards pleasure. And I know that if you're NLP trained, there's a million variations of that. But it's really important to understand what your driver is. And what I realized, and I believe this is the same for Dad, pain doesn't scare me. Fear is not something that triggers so much in my brain that it makes me go and want to do those things. If I think about the times of my life where I've been, twice in my 20s, nearly bankrupt, bones in my ass, it doesn't scare me. I think because I know what rock bottom looks like and it's not that bad, it doesn't scare me. I always know you bounce back. So for me, fear or even a near-death experience, it doesn't seem to drive me. I guess you get to a point where you know how to handle trauma and drama and tough times in your life. You know you always get through them. So whatever happens, you know you're going to be okay. So for me, what that means is it's not a driver. Here's what is a driver. Being so fucking inspired by something that I want, that I'm like, I want that so much, I can feel it in my fucking bones, right? So for me, the best way to stay inspired and be driven is go and get support, join masterminds, test drive fantastic cars if that's your thing. Yesterday, the kids and I went through open homes of some of the most expensive properties in this area just to walk through and feel like, what do we love about it? What inspires us? And I could totally tell that for my two kids, they also work on pleasure. So by doing that kind of thing, by journaling my perfect day every day, how do I want this day to go? How do I want this week to go? What would be the perfect scenario to happen over this week? What can I do that will make me feel in my every sense of my body that is my new reality? So for example, yesterday we walked through one of the houses and the kids loved it. They lay on the carpet, extremely beautiful quality carpet. It did feel good. And they were doing carpet angels. And they were doing it because they were literally, all of their senses were imagining what it would be like to be in that house. Funnily enough, the entire house, the same people who made it, the entire layout, the same carpet. We used to live in that house a few years ago and we moved out. And it's so, 6 months from now, we could be in that house. We just chose to move for various things that happen. And for them, it was like, feel it. What does it feel like? What does it physically feel like? And they didn't want to leave the house. They wanted to move into it. So my question for you is, what is it that drives you? Are you maybe not driven by fear or trauma and that kind of thing? Maybe moving away from pain is not your driver. If your driver is moving towards pleasure and being so inspired by the possibilities for your future, whatever that may be, helping to heal the world, whether it's material things, that's okay too. I made a decision last week to tweak my LadyBalls offer because I realized that It wasn't about the money, it's about the movement for me. That feeling I get when I get to serve more people and help change lives, as opposed to going higher ticket and making more money more easily. That's not what this is about for me. The pleasure of getting to serve my lady ballers lifts my heart. It's all physical and in my body when it comes to me. So what is it for you? Are you pleasure or are you pain? If you're looking for that driver, what absolutely lights you up? What is it for you? That blow your face off feeling that makes you go, fuck yeah, let's get stuck in and get shit done. What is yours? I want to hear in the comments below. Are you pain or move towards pleasure? What lifts you more? The fear of going to a dark space or the pleasure of going to the most inspirational, beautiful place you could ever fucking imagine? All right, tell me in the comments. I would love to hear, and I'll see you in the next video. But one more thing, if you do want to check out the new LadyBalls offer, where we've got weekly sessions with me live, we've got Get Shit Done days, we have got a community of people and experts and accountability. Go and check that all out over at LadyBallsClub.com. Check it all out. I'll see you over there.